Ahmet and Blaze actually meet in bracket, I believe. Because they have avoided each other throughout the top side as Skadra sent Ahmet down and Blaze got to face Skadra after that.
Yes, sir.
I'm curious how this goes because No, wait, yeah. I'm curious how this goes because Blaze has fought a decent bit of gauntlets earlier today, but I don't think any as potent as Ahmet. Because Blaze has fought Bamya as Mordex, Bamya as well. Proceeded to drop to Skaldra in winners finals. Then they, let's see.
Oh?
Yeah, no, then they were just waiting here. And right now, Blaze is in trouble. He's getting edge guarded, avoids the haymaker by daring to the different side, but unfortunately he had a dodge on cooldown as Ahmet just gets the quick and easy sidelight recovery. KO confirmed, picks up the orb. Blaze waiting for the weapon spawn, spawns directly on Ahmet.
Now Blaze playing a little bit careful. He does not want Ahmet to extend the lead on him at all, as Ahmet plays it careful as well, tries to poke it out a little bit with like down airs and nairs and whatnot, but the recovery, they're still not able to knock him out, as the Small Fortress Line actually has a bit of a big knockout box to the top, as he still doesn't confirm it there. The weapon throw might have been a bit premature, as he didn't aim it whatsoever, he just kind of threw it over there, and that is an interesting unarmed ends as he does there, but Elite Recovery will take that first knock off of Ahmet. Ahmet did confirm a few hits there before going down, as he's now about to knock Blaze into the orange, which is quite a decent lead, damage-wise, for Ahmet here, as he's really been struggling mostly with confirming knockouts previously in that previous set. Though whenever he did get going, he just kind of converted hit after hit and got like 2 to 3 pieces at a time, so maybe that's also what he's looking for against Blaze here, as they both just kind of are doing empty hops next to each other, and now finally after playing those footsies, Ahmet takes control here, nice endlight, sidelight Sair, and the ground pound as Blaze runs out of options there, not able to get back. Ahmet in an even stronger lead, just pulling ahead of Blaze here, and I've really seen Ahmet is on fire today.
Oh, he's cooking. Okay, Ahmet wasted all their options, but there's still a lot of damage already lapping Blaze. So Nair coming out. Ahmet is a really big momentum player. Like, you don't see them... I mean, you see them play a lot of neutral, but when the moment that they break neutral, they're getting like 5 hits and in just one sequence. They're really all or nothing, because they don't often do like sidelight Sair and then a reset to neutral. They're like, nah, once I get going, I'm going, and that's a D-Sig that's going down on Blaze.
That's a hard sig to space against, man. That's a hard sig to space against. Only Spaceatronics could space on that one.
Yeah, so just going back immediately. I think this is just a moment where Blaze needs to adapt a little bit, because this is so different from all the other people that he has faced so far.
Man, at least like pretend to laugh.
What did I miss? What did you laugh at?
You. Anyways, back to game 2 here. We got Blaze on the same character picks, everything. We get the sword into the orb matchup, and a lot of people say that these are practically the same weapons. They do feel a bit similar whenever you do play them, which is maybe why Ezio feels like such a similar character no matter which weapon you're on. But we see Blaze playing a little bit careful here, goes for the side airs, and now goes for the endlight, but Ahmet immediately there for the sidelight Sair punish. Listen carefully, weapon throw, pick up, side air, another side air, now putting Blaze in a bad spot here. Goes for a bit of a hard read there with the DC sidelight, not quite able to convert anything, now putting himself in a disadvantage state, but Blaze not able to convert on that. Now he does get bounced over to the other side, now picks up the spear on the edge guard here. Oh, beautiful stuff. Ahmet kind of misplayed there just a little bit. He could have nared, but did not go for that option. For dip blow, made himself run out of options, and Blaze gets a beautiful down air to finish it off there. Now, for the first time in the set, Blaze in the lead. Now, is he going to be able to convert any damage onto this lead, as Ahmet did in the last game? Maybe not, as we're looking at a potential knockout here. Yes, we are. Weapon throw, Blaze goes for a nair, reading the immediate ground pound by Ahmet, but Ahmet played it carefully, looked at what Blaze was going to do, knowing either way he's going to get that knockout if he just stays patient.
They Blaze hitting the Sair, goes for the Nair to try and bounce Ahmet up, doesn't quite succeed. Cider into Enlight. Doesn't miss. I can't talk, it's so stressful seeing these players fight together. Misses the Sidelight or go for a read onto Ahmet, but the damage is really even. Both trying to play a little bit of poke, a little bit of footsies. Not overextending by any means. Enlight coming through, gets the D-Light into Sair. Okay, Blaze trying to set up for an edge guard. But against Petra, against that orbit, it's really risky if you're gonna get reversed. Ahmet doesn't find the opportunity to, and Blaze is slowly building up more damage. Not overextending anything, not wasting any more options than he needs. D-Light into Sair. Blaze is looking mighty fine right now.
I'm too happy right now. Look, just analyze everyone that plays Spear. Go to that short sequence there where Blaze had the Spear and look at the way man is tracking. The way that man is tracking down Ahmet. That was beautifully executed Spear gameplay. That is exactly how you exert pressure while with movement and then just get that execution on the opponent.
Oh wait, he dodged that!
And downlights and he doesn't convert the knockout there.
Doesn't get it there. Oh, Blaze is in trouble.
He thought Ahmet might have been gone or done for, or potentially had another option to play around with. And
Watch,
Blaze read, but the recovery there, able to take Ahmet second stock home. Now Blaze switching over to the sword here. I'm actually quite liking how he's playing the spear, so maybe he's got a different idea, but he's getting sidelight into sidelight, so I'm not going to look for anything off of that. But I'm quite liking how he's been structuring his gameplay here so far. Moto, are we noticing the same things here? I feel like Blaze is starting a lot more pressure movement-wise right now.
I think Blaze just has the adaptation right now. He needed like one game to get kinda rolled, I'm not gonna lie, because it was definitely game one favoring Ahmet heavily. And now he's like, okay, I see what you like. I see when you're in your flow state. And I'm starting to develop a counter. I'm starting to develop an antidote to your poison that has beaten me before. And Light doesn't even put Blaze into the bubble yet. And he's beautifully avoiding Ahmet, trying to go deep. Avoids the Sair. Sair of his own doesn't connect. And that takes out the Blaze. Blaze now on their final stock.
That Enlight was quite nasty by Ahmet there. Now Blaze back on the spear. This is what I've been liking from him so far. Interesting Enlight pickup there into another Enlight right away, as both people seem to be a little bit flabbergasted there. Now Blaze goes for an interesting sidelight there to potentially get the outward movement read on Ahmet. Catches the jump there. Beautiful position to be in for Blaze here, as he is in an edge guard spot. Does not quite catch the movement by Ahmet there, but he saw the vision, just didn't get the timing right. Ahmet now playing it very careful. He is aware that Blaze is the man in control here this time, as that side sig finishes off Ahmet's stock. We're going to a 1-1, baby. Blaze putting in the work here in that game 2. Immediate adjustments from the man, the myth, the legend, as he is pulling out that Zuko again, blasting up the Fire Fists.
We got a set on our hands, man. I don't know what else to tell you, because both of these games, I mean, especially that last game. The first game was kind of a roll by Ahmet, but now Blaze is starting to adapt, starting to understand how to develop counterplay. And what I think is amazing at best out of 5 at this level of play is how people have to keep adapting over and over again. So the way Blaze was playing last game might be completely different from the way he's going to play this game, and the same can be said from Ahmet, because now they're realizing, or at least I hope they are, hey, Blaze is starting to develop counterplay, he's starting to play better, I need to change my own stuff up as well. Okay. And then you're going to see Blaze has to adapt to new stuff from Ahmet over and over again. And they're coming into the cycle of who adapts better to the other person.
Damn! Both of these players are just popping off on each other right now. Blaze came in with a quick nair, side air read, and Ahmet just pulled up like an amazing gauntlet read. Then Blaze came right back, and now he's looking for the knockout already. No, he doesn't convert anything there. If he went for that ground pound, that might have been Ahmet gone, but he wasn't quite able to go for it. Didn't feel confident enough to go off stage with the gauntlet for Ahmet there. But they're just, I'm loving what I'm seeing here to start this game off right away. We're seeing a lot of reads happening on each other, a lot of extended strings, and now they're resetting neutral just a little bit, going for the footsies. Blaze doesn't get the Sair there. Now Ahmet playing for the edge guard there. We're not going to be able to convert anything off of that, as the D-Light gets interrupted by the sword recovery. Now Blaze on the weapon, tries to edge guard, or tries to weapon guard rather there with that down air. Not quite able to do so, as Ahmet played it very patiently, and that down air off the wall. Beautiful usage of that to finish off Blaze's first stock there. And now we're seeing a reset here as Blaze is on the unarmed. Ahmet goes for the quick weapon stuff there with the 2 orbs. Tries to take control here. Blaze now able to pick up a sword. Tries to get on the ground to get a quick knockout onto Ahmet. He wants to even this game out as quickly as he can. Not quite able to do so as Ahmet is bobbing and weaving over the over the downlights here. Not going to get anything as that is a very ambitious ground pound onto that signature as Blaze barely avoids any threat there by Ahmet with that GC antic, but Ahmet goes for the 3-piece there. Will not able to convert the 3rd hit, but still not gone as that recovery still doesn't take him out. Blaze struggling to get this knock, but that is one issue that Hattori tends to have. The neutral, the damage buildup is amazing, but the knockout, if you're not landing a side stick or a D-light recovery, is gonna be hard. As Ahmet keeps pulling ahead here with the D-lights, with the side light and side air, not quite able to convert anything, doesn't go for the edge guard. Still, he is now almost a full stock ahead of Blaze as he gets the GC sidelight Sarah pick up their beautiful stuff. Doesn't go for it there, plays it very patient. He's extending this lead even more. Blaze this time not going for a ground pound. There goes for the weapon throw. That might be it for Ahmet. That down air. Yes, that will do it.
Spear in hand, throwing it away. Probably got a weapon to starve, or yeah, it's gonna have the sword. I feel like Blaze's sword is really all enough depending on the person that they're facing. It didn't do as much against Skeldra, but is doing really well against everyone else that we've seen him fight in top 8, which is interesting considering Blaze is often recognized for the Bryn guys, since that's one of their main.
I mean, he's been playing Zuko since like last year by this point. Like he's been
exactly. He has a high level Zuko as well.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost a personality transition of I'm not just a Bryn guy anymore. I think he makes that. Yeah, he still has enough options that he conserves right there. Avoids the nairs coming out from Ahmet.
A Bryn guy, has he? He's also has a big Ulgrim in 2v2 and whatnot. And that has
like he has a surprisingly deep character pool. Which, when I ever saw Blaze for the first time swapping to the Hattori or the Ulgrim even whenever he was playing with Akno, which is like back in the day, like multiple years ago, that caught me off guard because until then I never saw him on anything other than Bryn. That there didn't knock out Ahmet. Doesn't get to confirm there. This is looking really bad for Blaze. Sarah coming through, weapon to apply pressure and a gravity, or not even a gravity cancel, just the breakdance onto Blaze. Blaze was really struggling confirming that last knockout, and that's game 3 going to Ahmet. Now it's being 2-0 up in the set. This is. You know what I just clocked? Skeldra is gonna have the advantage over both of these players. Regardless of who actually wins the set and gets to advance to grand finals. The reason being, Skeldra is the one that knocked them out both in the first place.
Yes, sir. And
if I were Skeldra, I would be mad chilling right now.
No, I mean, you can never underestimate them. Both players have the capability to take down Skeldra at any given time if he slips up, if he doesn't bring his A game, which he has been so far. But if he relaxes, he could not be big chillin' right now. He's got a.
So here's the thing.
Bringing his game.
Skeldra is someone that plays off of adaptation, which is why he lost that first game against Ahmet, because he was like, I don't know how he plays, so I'm gonna hold myself a little bit back and just collect information. The moment he had that download, and the longer that set was going, like the longer the games were going, Skeldra was performing better and better. And the same applied to Blaze, but in that set he didn't even need the first game to lose in order to adapt. And now he's getting to fight the players he's already adapted to again, or at least one of them. So, whoever wins this set, right now it's looking pretty even, but Ahmet has a game advantage right now as Blaze is picking up the sword for D-Light recovery that doesn't knock out of Demon Island.
Yeah, I mean, Blaze is in a tournament game here, while Ahmet is not. He's still got a game to spare. Obviously, he doesn't want that to happen. He does not want a game 5, but us, the esports enjoyers, we definitely want a game 5, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir. But we're looking at another lead from Ahmet here, as he's already taken this game 4 into control of his with Blaze. Now looking for the knockout as he gets that beautiful side stick. That is one of the 2 knockout main options for Hattori here. Beautiful stuff by Blaze on the execution there. A nice catch with the landing. Now resets neutrally. Ahmet picks up the gauntlets. Yeah, those have been looking really good here so far for Ahmet, but Blaze playing some amazing neutral here with the extension on the sword. Gets the nair there, the weapon throw by Ahmet, beautiful execution. Doesn't pick up the weapon there, I think he was barely not able to by like a frame. Picks up the orb now, places the orb into the sword again. Blade playing very careful with the down airs and the endlights here, trying to put Ahmet into a disadvantage state. He is on the edge guard here. Does Ahmet get around it? Yes, he does with the side air, but gets put right back into it. Very ambitious read there on the neutral stick. Gets a recovery, tries to go for another one, trying to read a fastball, not quite able to do so. No, Blaze has really been trying to extend a lot of things here. He's been playing really ambitiously. Is this maybe a switch up that he does when he is on tournament game, where he just goes in very much.
Ahmet still looking to billboard GC Enlight coming, or GC Ensig. I am confused right now. Blaze is looking good though. This might go to a game 5 if Blaze manages to get the knockout here.
Ooh.
And then have that second stock to play with in order for extra credit.
Oh, nice red.
Oh, beautiful D-Sig!
That is great stuff. I gotta put that in my own sub bucket, in my own pocket for gameplay. That's a beautiful way to catch people that go straight for the wall and cover another edge, another piece of the edge as well. Obviously, if Ahmet played that differently, maybe he could have confirmed the hit on Blaze, but wasn't able to do so, as Blaze now takes the game back into his control, as he is now the man in the lead. He's the man in control, as the Enlight won't be enough to knock him out. Now Ahmet trying to chase Blaze off stage here, tries to convert a knockout, goes for the recovery, fishing there, but not quite able to do so, as he is really looking for that recovery. But Blaze is building up a lot of damage because of that.
This is a lot of extra credit, Andy. Look at this! That's an Enlight, but Ahmet is an orange now.
Enlight. Yeah, that took a little too long for Ahmet's comfort to get that knockout. He needs something big here to get this lead back into his hands. He definitely wants to end it here in a game 4. Game 5 is not what he wants, but Blaze is looking very much in control right now. Beautiful nair!
Oh wait, not going for the recovery!
Ooh.
I was so scared for a moment. Because that looked like the prime
Nah,
opportunity
he
for
played it
Blaze.
safe.
Yeah.
That's giving your opponent the prime opportunity to reverse you. He reset neutral there, played it safe, and tried to catch the landing with the side stick.
Yeah, and light. Sarah coming through from the platform.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah, Ahmet gives it to him. Realizing that Blaze is good enough, even if I try to go back, it's only gonna ground pound me or dare me because they just out-prioritizes and outrages whatever Orb can do in that scenario. And it's taking us to a game 5. I am very excited to see what's gonna happen here, because these two players, this might be the most even set we have seen so far tonight.
Maybe so. I mean, we saw a lot of game 5s like right before top 8, where people were just duking it out. Like Mooney versus Blaze game 5, then we had a Rain Sapphire game 5, we had a Mooney S-Stripe game 5. They were really duking it out, but as soon as top 8 entered, it was a lot of 3-0s, like 3-1s, and this is one of the rare game 5s we've had so far.
This is the second game 5.
Second game 5, yeah.
Yeah, the other one being Blaze as well against Bamya.
Interesting sight.
So something I want to point out is that Ahmet is seeded, not PR, no, seeded 21st. And he made it into top 3.
He's been on a rise recently. He's been on a very big rise. He's been
doing extremely well.
Every community tournament in this off season here so far. I'm very excited to see how Ahmet actually does once the majors come back around, or if this is. I mean, with how consistently well he's doing, obviously it's not going to be a fluke. Beautiful reversal by Blaze there.
From Blaze.
Yeah.
You know how a lot of people genuinely agree that Winters is always the most volatile tournament of the year, because some people don't practice as much during the break, some people do. You're getting like a lot of weird placements, like Sandstorm struggling to take Winters, for example, or Agno not winning Winters when he was on that heavy grind set dominating EU.
I mean, same with Godly.
Same with Godly, exactly.
Godly won every Winters that year, and then Machete just took Winters from him.
Exactly. But today I'm like, yeah, I kind of expect these names. It's not as volatile as I expected it to be. Ahmet is an up-and-comer, and Ice is still Machete, Volcano, we've also seen before. And the rest are already known names. You got Scaldra, you got Blaze, you got Bamya, with already a lot of good accolades to the game, and Blaze is
Blaze
looking
has been
mighty
in
fine.
good. Yes, he is. But his gameplay has been as well as he is in very very strong control here with the spear. Gets the side air and like into another side air. Really playing footsies around Ahmet here as he gets a beautiful dodge
give the
read,
cancel.
massive damage. Now full stock ahead of Ahmet as he has been converting a lot of control here. Not going to get the edge guard. That end light was a nice guess on the movement, but Ahmet was a little bit quicker than he was there. Playing the edge guards very carefully here, able to execute that nicely. End light, nair, recovery, beautiful build up onto Ahmet here. And now he's actually looking at a potential knockout with a side stick here if Ahmet doesn't reverse the situation by getting a knockout here. Beautiful stuff.
Weapon throw?
Doesn't
Doesn't get the side stick. You were calling it.
So he has been looking for that side stick. He's been looking for the recoveries, the side sticks, and that recovery just barely is not enough. But what?
Oh! Please! Just give it to him! I did last stock!